Enhanced beast oil. Well, this was most certainly worth it. Alright, that is that done. That is this monster's corpse looted as well. Time to go and see if we can find this lady who desperately asked for our help. It's horribly late at night, and the fact that she was just standing out there beside the track, being that desperate to basically get our attention, like, that's commendable, honestly. So yeah, how can I deny her request? I gotta figure out how to explain that I basically ignored her while racing, but... Good evening, good lady. My apologies for racing past you previously, but I was trying to save the world and I had to win that horse race, basically. How can I help you?
What's the matter? A monster bothering you?
Nay, a ghost.
Well, I can deal with those as well. Tell me more.
Can you tell me anything more?
You see, Jackamar haunts my dreams. Jackamar's my husband, or was till he died at war. He stands by me headboard and wails. So many years apart, I've such woe in the beyond. Come, join me.
Okay.
I say, I'll come, Jackamar, but when the gods summon me, not before. Then he says, leave your wedding ring by me grave. It'll make the waiting lighter. And I'd leave it, where the wood's not so terrifying. So, I thought to myself, maybe you.
You want me to take your wedding ring towards the grave of your husband? Because your husband's ghost apparently told you to do just that. Are you sure it's your husband's ghost? Because I'm really starting to think that, hey, maybe this is just someone playing a prank on you, abusing the fact that you're a widow, trying to rob you.
Sure it's your husband's ghost?
He's saying I can't tell me own man. I'm old, but I ain't gone daft yet.
Not what I meant. There's wraiths that deceive, assume the form of dead loved ones. Trows, for instance, or dunnies.
Nay, I'm sure this is Jackamar. In me dreams he spoke of our nuptials, how we danced at Bellatane, how the Redanians killed him at Rind.
Rind? You've either mixed something up or you're very old indeed. Battle happened 80 years ago.
Oh, aye. Slip of the tongue. Meant to say the Battle of Rivia.
Okay. I mean, I can do it, but... I really hope you're not making a mistake here.
Be glad to help. Where's Jackamar buried?
A little cemetery near Blackbough, in a grave neath the old tree. Here, take me ring. Once you've laid it down, come to me for your reward. I live in a hut in the middle of the village with my granddaughter, Lessie.
Now, where the hell? Strange.
Did we just speak to a ghost? Did she just disappear? Okay. Interesting, and not sure what to think. Find the old woman's husband's grave using your witcher senses. The old woman looked much like the many other widows of Velen, though her eyes seemed to have seen even more hardship than usual. Perhaps that was because she was haunted by the ghost of her husband, who had died at war years ago. The ghost had asked the woman to bring her wedding ring to his grave. The cemetery was too far off for an elderly woman to journey to, however, so she asked Geralt if he could make the trip for her. The Witcher took pity and decided to grant her this somewhat unusual request. Yeah, definitely. So, near Blackbow? Well, that's nearby. We're right there near the Pellar. I gotta. It's close by enough that there's no reason I shouldn't try and help. Even though I'm a little bit confused about whether or not this lady might have been a ghost. and the story itself, in general, be confusing. So, yeah. Do I want to do this at night? This might be a mistake to do this at night. And at the same time, I think for my own safety, they're pretty far away. Okay, in that case, not for my own safety. I don't have to destroy those monsters. But... Nah, poor guy. A grave. Could I maybe... find anything like this? Doesn't seem to be the case. Well, in that case, normal torch.
Must be Jacamar's grave.
Well, we have to place a ring on the grave. They will cause trouble if they get too close. They will cause trouble if they get too close. They're right here. They're right here. Right here. I'm sorry, wolves. It's not an ugly bastard. Geralt, how dare you? Alright, 2 wolves down. The rest I don't have to deal with. I just don't want them interrupting me whenever I might be dealing with a wraith or whatever. Like, that would just be bad. Alright, Jacamar's grave was right over here. Alright, let's see.
Alright, that's done.
I'm still weirded out by it. But... it's worth a shot. It's worth...
At last, will ye forgive me?
Already have.
Okay. I am, in general, quite confused. The gods have forgiven each other, or the ghosts have forgiven each other. But, yeah. I'm gonna go back to that village. I'm gonna figure out what the hell is going on. So, the house in the middle of the village, sort of, is what she said.
You, white one. What's your business? Bloody Baron know you're here?
No, I'm here to talk to you.
Witcher, what brings you?
I think. I delivered the ring, so...
Lessie, right? Wanted to talk to your grandma.
To my... But she's been dead for years.
We've been talking to a ghost.
Guess I talked to a ghost. Why wasn't she buried alongside her husband?
I can't say for certain. I was a little lass then. But me mum told me that shortly before Gran died, she learned Grandad had kept lovers on the side. She had no desire to lie beside him.
Seems she changed her mind. She wanted something to connect her and her husband in the afterlife. Asked me for help.
It's hard to believe. But you've an honest look about ye. If you helped Gran, you deserve a reward. Here, tain't much, but I'm afraid it'll have to do.
You really don't have to give me anything. Like, 20 crowns. I'm glad. I'll take it. I'm very happy, but I could be just a crazy stranger. Well, I just helped a ghost find peace. And my contract giver was a ghost. This evening is weird. That's for sure. Last Rites. Geralt took the old woman's ring to her husband's grave. Yet when he returned for its reward, she was nowhere to be found. He did find her granddaughter, who informed him her grandmother had died years earlier and paid him for his trouble. Well, that was kinda nice, actually. I just helped a ghost. And I kinda love it. It's still involving death and despair, but at the same time, they forgave each other. And that's all that matters. In any case, it is bloody well the middle of the night. We're going to Crow's Perch. I might want to make a last attempt at playing both the Baron and the female armorer within a round of Gwent. Although I really doubt I have the right cards in order to be able to beat them, but it's worth a shot. And I can also sell some equipment to the armorer, but other than that, I think that it's time that we help the Baron out. With a bit of luck, he is sober enough by now. He hasn't touched the booze for several days, more than a week perhaps. At this rate, that's all I can hope for. Good evening. I'm surprised you two are still hard at work. Like, I know it's war times, but it's bloody well early in the morning. Preventive arse whooping? For you mean? I mean, that can be arranged. Anyway, greetings, Fergus.
How may I assist you?
Right now, mostly me dumping a lot of stuff on you. Now, for your protege and such, Yoana.
How can I help you?
First up, I would like to play a game of Gwent with you, but what have you got in stock? Because I also need to sell a lot of weapons to
What's
you.
Good?
You're still an armorer. Is there a... There's not a blacksmith here. I'll keep the swords for when I find a true blacksmith. Do you have anything that I would want, though? Nah, she does not have anything that I care about. Okay, well, I would like to play a game of Gwent with you, and I might have to change my deck around a little bit, because I want to see and try if, with the cards that I currently got, I can maybe get an advantage over you by changing a few cards around. And because this is basically a test run, let's play for 1 crown, okay?
Up for a few rounds of Gwent?
Well, I can't do an awful lot, so I do fear that this might be a complete bust, but I have added 2 Biting Frost to my deck. I've removed the other weather cards entirely, and I got 1 clear weather just in case. But I've also taken the Voltorn Siege Master, which would double all the strength of my siege units, unless Commander's Horn is also present in that row. The idea is, she plays a monster deck. She seems to work a lot with the muster cards. If she throws all those cards onto the melee row, I can use Biting Frost while improving my own archery rows and such as much as possible. And I can't really add a lot of other cards. I still am limited to some of the melee units that I need to use, but this is a test. And I hope it will work out. And you will go first. I hope that you will play as many cards as possible. I'm going to keep the... Do I want to keep the decoys? I could use the decoys to maybe work towards a stronger round 2. Like, you didn't use any monster cards, so... Anyway, I think I want to get rid of the Blue Stripes Commando, at least. And I want to get rid of Fez. And okay. This is not brilliant to start off with. So, yeah. We're gonna have to wait and see. I'll just play a few cards. I might lose this first round on purpose. See what happens. Maybe it will work. I want you to play all of those while you can. And I know you had Neckers. I know you had the Witches of something. I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, play this. Hope for the best. Maybe if you are far enough ahead, you will pass. Which means I can win. If I play this, I've got a total of 5 strength. You've got a total of 4. That works. And then I could pull you back. Although I could lose the next round on purpose. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I've already won. I've got no need to play anything right now. So here we go. You've got one that stays on the field. That's good. I just need to keep my Commander Warhorn for the middle units. For the middle row. So, what I'm gonna do is... I want to play low. So I'm going to add you onto the field. I will pull you back in a little bit. So here we go. I will lose this round on purpose. That's what I need. That's what I need. That's what I need. That's the power that I'm looking for that you waste right now. I won't be able to defeat you at all at this stage, but I can still try. At least play these two. Nothing wrong there. I've got my 2 decoys. Oh yeah. This is good. This is good. This is good. So now what I do, I let you waste even more cards. Although, you might pass right now. Why would you play 2 Commander Warhorns? I mean, I'm not complaining, but why would you? And... yeah. If you're gonna play even more... oh yeah! Oh yeah! Okay, I'm fully relying on your stupidity right now. That is terrifying. Like, okay, I could decrease this to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 to what? 18 total strength if I were to use a Biting Frost, if I had one. Not happening, but I win. I win. At least I hope I win. I really hope I win. I hope you don't have even more silly, stupid stuff in there, but... oh dear. I think we won. I think we won. We've got 2 Commander Warhorns that we can use. Would you have the Scorch card as well? No, you don't, but you do have an Arakas Behemoth, which does not spawn anything else. Brilliant. That means we've won. We go all out. I don't feel comfortable with changing my deck for this kind of stuff. Like, I like to keep a single deck and play with that, but... this works. So, we use Volta's main power. That's how it would work. You apply Commander's Warhorn there, then a Commander's Warhorn in the middle. That means we still would not have won. Oh boy. But we did now, and I'll take that. It was only for 2 crowns. But more importantly, for a siege tower. Interesting. 6 strength units. That is pretty decent, and I can combine that. Like let's say I remove Zoltan Chive, and I add it to the siege tower to my deck. And I keep playing the Siege Master. It could work, but first up, let's go back to what my deck used to look like. Or, you know what? Maybe not. Maybe I don't go back to how things used to look. I'm going to stick to the Siege Master for now. I'm going to add 3 cards to my deck. You, and you. That's 3 too many. Oh, I should be good, but I'm removing Zoltan, I'm removing Fez, I'm removing Siegfried. Sure, I lose out all my strength on the melee row while only keeping the blue stripe commandos, but like this. I do have a lot of strength on the catapult row, the siege units. If I combine that with the Warhorn, I still don't think I will stand a chance against the Bloody Baron. But it's a different tactic. And with the decoys that I got, and with me knowing that he has both spies and a Scorch card in his deck, maybe I stand a little bit more of a chance. Knock knock. I'm just entering, not waiting for your response. How are things? Sobered up?
Well, ready?
I can't even play Gwent with you right now. I'm ready. I wanted to see if I could play Gwent with you to truly see if you were sober. But let's do this.
The sooner we resolve this, the better. Best do it tonight at midnight.
Then wait here with me. Near midnight, I'll take you to where I buried her.
Get word to the common folk. ought to stay in their homes tonight and draw a line of salt outside their doors.
Do I take a shovel to dig up the grave?
Take it. You'll need it, but not for that.
Need it more in the line of for defense?
A bit further. Follow me.
So we have to bury this child.
Give the child a name?
No. Why would we?
Mistake. Names are powerful seals.
We have to bury the child at his threshold and give it a name in order to turn
Storm.
it
Damn it.
from the monster it is. Oh boy. In order to turn from the monster which it currently is to a guardian spirit. I've never been
Here's
here.
the spot.
Chose a lovely spot.
Damn it, will you relent? I'm ploughing now I've done wrong.
Good.
Then let's work to
grave's
improving
dug up.
stuff.
And empty.
What's that mean?
Botchling's on the prowl.
That's not good. That's not good.
Look,
Okay, you. That's hideous. Okay, I am gonna turn the Botchling to a Lubberkin if I can.
Take it in your arms, quick.
and if it goes Garrity, it'll bite us in the arse before we know it.
Keep screaming and it will turn rabid. It's calm for now.
Bloody hell. What happens when it gets ploughing restless?
It'll bite through your jugular, and you'll bleed to death before I can help. Tell me if it starts wriggling. I'll calm it with magic.
Oh god. Okay.
Pick it up. Take it in your arms.
Well, at least we're confident about this.
Merciful gods.
Okay, the thing
Back to
has...
the fortress.
What? With this?
As I recall, you were the one who wanted to test the old legends and change it into a lubberkin.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, well spoken. It's both hideous, but it also has something adorable, which is strange. I really hope this is not gonna end badly. I need you alive. So if it started wriggling, I need to cast Axie on it. And I need to stay with you. Okay. Yeah, I am just glad that I... Oh.
Spectres. Botchling's scent attracted them.
Do something.
Yeah, okay, I'm trying. Okay. Just place on the sign. Come on, where are you? No. Okay, is that it? No, multiple. Oh my god. Way too many raves. Okay, you two. Okay, and calm it with Axie.
Quiet now.
Yeah, for now. Okay, we're dealing with raves, apparently summoned by the Botchling. How about I put some Spectre oil onto my silver sword?
But what do you want to do with it?
Me? Nothing. This is your job. Told you, gotta bury it under the threshold. If the tales are true, by tomorrow it'll be a lubberkin. From then on, it'll watch over your house and help me find your family.
If the tales are true. Oh, I really hope the Pellar knows what he was doing with this. Like with the naming ritual and such. Oh god. Okay.
Need to hurry.
On with it. I'll not wait till they devour us.
Yeah, I'm not gonna let them devour us if that's what you're asking. No intention. at all. No.
Here.
Oh, dear. Go away, you bloody wraith. There's way too many of you. No, stay away from the Baron. Stay away from the Baron. No, no. I tried to place down a sign. Did not work. Yeah, you can hold this.
It stopped.
For now. Okay. Slow and steady.
Chosen a name?
No,
So think of one. It's important.
it's a girl. What would Anna have named her?
I'm out of potions. I should have meditated. Okay. Do we get even more that we have to stop? I'm ready.
What now?
Repeat after me. By the powers of earth and sky.
By the powers of earth and sky.
By the world that was to be your home.
By the world that was to be your home.
Forgive me, you who came, but who I did not embrace.
Forgive me. You who came, but who I did not embrace.
I name thee, say her name, and embrace thee as my daughter.
I name thee Daya, and embrace thee as my daughter.
Good. Now bury the body.
You can say a lot. But all I can say is that the Baron, right now, really is sincere.
What now?
In 1 day's time, Dea should turn into a lubberkin. I'll stay here and wait. You go home.
I'll wait with you.
Out of the question.
But that's my child. And the guilt, the responsibility for all this lies with me.
Time for parental impulses? It's long past. Besides, nothing else you can do here.
But
No buts. Just Witcher's work left to do here. Gotta wait a day and a night for the Botchling to turn into a lubberkin. That's it. Go home. And try not to drink yourself stupid again.
If there's one thing you can learn from all of this, it's that. Stay away from the booze. Now let me finish up these family matters. Geralt's bosom boiled with wrath as he went to confront the Baron. He was ready to drag the truth out of the man with the sword, force him to confess to what had truly happened on that fateful night. A Witcher in this state is even more effective than usual, so Geralt accomplished this in shorter order. The Baron admitted that his wife had miscarried after one of their frequent rows, and that she and his daughter had fled Crow's Perch. He also agreed to show Geralt where he had buried the miscarried child's remains. When the clock struck midnight, both men set off to find the Botchling's grave. Once Geralt and the Baron had reached the unborn babe's place of burial, they did not have to wait long for the Botchling to show up. The beast hissed and howled and threatened to assume its more monstrous and vicious form, but the two men completed the naming ritual before it could. Then, following ancient custom, they buried the creature under the threshold so that in time it might be reborn as a lubberkin, a household guardian spirit. Geralt hoped this being would help him find the Baron's family. And so, well, we sit and wait.
By blood's power I summon you. With your name I beseech you. Hear my call and arise, Dea. Lead me to those bound to you by blood.
That's a Lubberkin. A guardian... Okay, a guardian of spirit who is moving surprisingly fast for a little unborn babe. Okay, well, I was not expecting this. I was not expecting... Oh, don't worry, people. I've got this. I was expecting something like a vision that's going to show me where I would need to be. But this is... This is weird. This is really weird. And kind of disturbing too, because this is really an unborn babe that's just floating about the place. Sure, it's spectral right now, but... Where will you be taking me? You're leading me to Anna and Tamara. But where did they go? Bound by blood, show me the way. And likewise, did it have to happen at night? This had to happen at night. Oh god. Oh. Are you waiting for me? Oh, that is very much appreciated, little babe. Thank you, Dea. Can you wait a little bit longer while I loot these corpses as well? Yeah? Alright, I'm ready. Let's go. This is just so weird. But we do have to worry indeed, because we are traveling right in the middle of the night. I never went here, I believe. Or did I? It wouldn't be this close, right?
Sure wasn't lavender they kept in there. Might be worth looking around, though.
Worth looking around indeed. Cotton, iron ore. Interesting.
A bracelet. One of them must have dropped it.
So they certainly have been here. Left with the horses? Oh boy.
Clothing. They change in here?
Okay, for a moment I thought it was blood, but no. But they then took the horses.
Horseshoe. No way a pitch burner could afford a horse. Both were here and going the right way.
Definitely. So... whoever lives here in this house... they helped Anna and Tamara escape. Right? Is there anyone still...
Wants to show me something more.
it wants to show me something more. I'm hearing more monsters. Okay. Please wait for me. Please wait for me. I'm dealing with some Endriga. They were going to bite me anyway. You know that. Alright. Moving on. Who helped them escape? Because if they had horses ready and such. Who tried to help them? And where would that person be? And also, it's rather disturbing to have you floating through me, so I'll try and keep my distance at least a little bit more. Oh dear. Oh boy, more drowners. Well, we know how this is gonna go. No, rotfiends. I thought drowners for a moment, but that's no problem. That's no problem. You gonna come towards me? Oh. Okay.
Necrophage has had a field day. Still worth a closer look.
Closer look for sure. Dead horse. Oh, no, no, no. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. Get out of the way.
Should examine that horse carcass.
Yeah, we should. But there be more rot fiends. Go. Shoot. And... no. That's it, that's it. I kind of wonder. Okay, this is going to be foolish. It sort of blocks, but not enough to fully avoid the blast. That's at least something. Better than nothing. Taking all of that, thank you. And... soldiers. ripped apart? This is not the work of rotfiends, right? Beheaded horse. Okay, what happened here?
What do we have here?
Okay, let's first off look at the head.
Head torn clear off. Takes incredible strength.
What kind of monster did this?
Horseshoes missing. Is this the animal that lost one in the smokehouse?
Are they dead?
Giant claws. Wasn't a necrophage made these marks.
Oh, I really hope they aren't dead.
Chewed on the saddle. Necrophages will eat anything these days. Bones have been here a while.
Okay, well, summarizing. A big beast attacked Tamara and Anna while they fled. Horse died. Where are they, though?
Must have been attacked by a powerful beast. Surprised him. Hope they got away. Trail goes on. Good thing it doesn't end here.
Good thing, yeah. Oh, please tell me you're not going to bring me towards their corpses. Oh, I really hope Anna and Tamara are still alive. Like, stuff is already bad enough as it is. No. 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 I'm working with a Lubberkin right now. Don't interrupt. Alright. Silver sword, just in case. Might be useful. And we're being chased. Because of course we are. Okay, fine. You want my silver? You get my silver. Happy? Your friends stay away. Dear oh dear. Okay, we have a cabin. Are they here? They wouldn't be this close to the Baron. If they were anywhere, if they fled, they would not be this close towards the Baron.
A fisherman's hut. Seems she wants me to take a closer look.
Then I guess we shall be,
Who's that? The room. Go on now.
What you seek here, sir? Our hut's out of the way. Woeful. We has nothing. We knows nothing.
Just need information. Looking for 2 women. The Bloody Baron's wife and daughter.
Not a soul have been here, sir.
Sure? Not even passing through? Daughter's medium height, about 20. Her mother's thin, about 40. Seen them?
That sir came at night, right, Mummy?
Thank you, kid. Basically, you already kinda betrayed the fact that you knew more by saying that you knew nothing. The girl who stayed with you. I want to make sure. Who did you see?
I want to help that woman. She could be in danger.
Young and seen no one, my lord. He's a kiddie. Must have dreamt it.
I don't
wanna
think
hear this
so.
dream then. So kid, who did you see? Who came here?
Pappy brought her at night, the lady does the medicines. She was all afeared. Talked about an awful monster, said she had to go back, dunno where to. Mummy and Pappy cheered her up, gave her clothes. Hers were ragged.
Okay. So they at least survived that encounter with that monster. What monster though? What happened to her afterwards?
Where'd the girl go? Your son said enough, no point in playing dumb anymore.
Sorry, sir, but you don't look like one of her father's men.
Because I'm not. I'm looking for Tamara and her mother. I need to know if they're alive and safe.
Tamara is high. She's to my brother's place in Oxenford. But Mrs. Anna, that's another tale. Though anywhere's better than to crow's perch with a baron.
Why?
'Cause he beat her, sir. Beat Mrs. Anna, I means. Everyone knew, but not a one lifted a finger for to stop it.
I know the tale, I'm afraid. I know the tale. But, okay. Tamara is in Oxenford? But where's the Baron's wife?
What happened to Tamara's mother?
Twere like this. I was awaiting in the old smokehouse with horses. Cold as hell and so dark, couldn't see past 2 ells in front of you. Moon had risen high, and still they hadn't come. Began to fear some demon had snatched them. But finally they came forth, and we sets off towards the river. Suddenly, out of nowhere, a gale arose. Thought it'd tear my head off. And those damn birds, swarms of them coursing o'er the woods, raising a racket to make your ears bleed. Mrs. Anna screamed, bent over into herself. Tamara knelt down, gripped her arms. 'Twere then I saw it. Fiery marks on her hands.
Okay. What do you know about these marks? Like, that ain't normal for sure. She was not a mage, right? Tell me about these marks.
What marks?
These, well, like burned on with hot iron. On the palms, inside.
Burned? Like a cattle brand?
Aye, though these wasn't black scars scabbed over. They's hot and glowing, as if they burned with raw fire.
Okay, so there's something magical going on here for sure. Tamara or Anna had this charm from the Pellar to protect her from foul spirits or whatever. Is that what happened, maybe? Okay, so you saw that. What happened next?
Fine. What happened next?
Grew even darker. Seemed someone had put out the stars. Crickets all went silent of a sudden, and then, from the woods, a roar. Broke out in a cold sweat, and before I could catch my breath, a beast jumped out of the woods, big as a barn, with horns and 2 burning coals for eyes. I thought I was done for. Beast attacked Mrs. Anna's horse, ripped its head off, carried her off into the woods. Our horses, mine and Miss Tamara's, got spooked and tore off willy-nilly. 'Twere the only reason we escaped. The miss wanted to go back for her mother, but my wife pleaded, said she'd die out there alone. Miss Tamara agreed not to go.
Okay, so that's how you got away. But this beast, as big as a barn, what? Glowing eyes, horns. It's not a bull for, right? I don't know what kind of monster we're talking about here, but why did you help them? Like, you're just a peasant. You're risking a lot. You're risking the wrath of the Baron too.
Why help them at all? You risked a lot.
I'd a debt. Owed Miss Tamara. 3 moons passed, a fever gripped my boy. We thought he was done for. Tamara learnt it. Brought food and salves. We're poorer than dirt itself. She saved my boy. No 2 ways about it. Me, myself, I'd have never dared to help. But my missus told me a time of war and contempt's come. A time of folk gone wrong. We needs to repay good with good. Who stands by idly does evil as if.
Well
Married
spoken.
a wise woman.
Crying shame we couldn't save Mrs. Anna in the end.
Well, at least Tamara is safe, that's one thing, but it means I've at least got 1 lead. So, thank you for your help.
Thanks for your help.
The lady, she'll be all right in the end, won't she?
I'll do what I can to see that she is.
I certainly will try. Oh dear. Well, thank you for your hospitality and such. That mark. Well, Dea.
So here our paths diverge. Thank you, Dea. Go in peace.
Thank you very much. Oh boy. Okay, so are we where I think we are? Is that the troll bridge? No, it's not. It's where I really should go. Soon though. Soon. First up, family matters. The Baron's wife and daughter had not fled Crow's Perch unaided. A fisherman living nearby had provided key assistance. Geralt went to the man's hut where he learned a fiend had attacked 2 women during their flight. The beast had torn Anna's horse to shreds, then carried her off into the woods. One detail the fisherman mentioned rankled in the witch's mind. It seemed Anna's hands bore strange marks that had burned with fire just moments before the fiend appeared. What could have caused them? What did they mean? Geralt would have to endure this rankling until he found Anna, who, if still alive, had to be somewhere in Crookback Bog. Tamara, on the other hand, had made it to Oxenford, where the fisherman had helped her find shelter with his brother. Oh boy. So, Crookback Bog, huh? That's the lead we got? Oh boy. But basically, tell the Baron about his family. And where to find Tamara, the Baron's daughter, in Oxenford. I think, in the end, that might be our best shot right now. But dragged off, dear oh dear, from here just... Oh god. But what is a fiend? What is a fiend? We don't know what a fiend is. We've heard its name before, we know we need his mutagen, but other than that... Yep, I've got a feeling bad stuff awaits.
Although we might have faced dragons and Kairans in the past, facing a beast as big as a barn sounds like quite the undertaking, which is not to be taken lightly. Let's hope he merely exaggerated its size, but it remains a powerful beast still.